I wanted to do this project in part because I started teaching courses about gender and sexuality and dance and had trouble finding material that I could share with my students, both material of scholars writing specifically about dance, and while I knew of and had spent a lot of time in my life watching performance that had to do with queerness and dance, it was hard to figure out how to give my students living in Michigan an experience of that. So that was part of how I came to really want to make sure that performance documentation was part of this. So even if students didn't have access to something going on in New York or San Francisco, they could have the documentation of it. So even though that's an approximation of live performance, that they could get a sense that there is this huge community of people thinking about these issues and how they relate to art making. And so that was really the impetus for me in getting into this.
And it was the conference that you curated that really was my entree into the project. I presented a paper at the conference several years ago at the University of Michigan, and then was invited to contribute a paper to the collection, and have since been part of the project both as a written contributor but also a mover, and have done some performances both in Michigan and here today at Oxford University Press in New York.